Hey everyone, my name's Amber.
I'm Charisse.
I'm back with another reaction video. Today we're doing After Forever, Monolith of Doubt. This one was requested during the live stream that we did not get to, so we're doing it now to make up for it. This one was done at 2004 Pink Pop Festival, which I guess is a pretty big festival.
Yeah, because we did another one from the, I think it was The Gathering or something.
Was it The Gathering or was it After Forever again? With Eccentric.
No, I think there was one Gathering Pink Pop. Well, we can look later, but
I'm sure you guys will tell us.
This must be a common, like, that must have a lot of different
yeah. Anyway,
bands.
Yeah, let's just jump into the video. Oh. Pause there for a second. A few minutes ago, when it was just like the bass and the drums reminded me kind of like Red Hot Chili Peppers. We haven't reacted to them yet, but
I mean, I've heard.
They're kind of heavy on the bass.
I've heard a couple of their things. I just can't remember titles.
Yeah, but you know they kind of had that like heavy-handed bass.
Yeah.
And kind of gave me that feel.
I will say I like this. Definitely is a heavy one.
Yes, I'm glad we got a heavy one. I was a little worried at first. I was like, the ones we had heard before were all kind of soft.
Yeah, because the other one was more of the Eccentric was more on the ballady side. But yeah, this one is really good. Though this one we get more of like her operatic sound.
I wish she was like higher in the mix or something, because the band seems so high, and she's singing, like, the band's so loud, and she's singing such a high pitch.
Yeah.
That it's kind of hard to hear her.
Yeah, a little bit. They either should have upped her in the mix or lowered the music a tad.
Yeah, because I can hear her singing, but I can't quite make out everything.
Yeah.
And she kind of gets lost in it.
A little bit. Yeah, I agree with that. I can see that.
But from what I can hear her, she sounds as good as ever.
But yeah, she's just awesome. Like, I mean, if that audio is their main issue, that's, I mean, yeah, that's a thing. But this is also 2004, so.
Yeah, so that was.
Yeah.
What, 6 years ago? No, 16
6
years
years ago. I was like, where have you been? Yeah. Yeah, it's still like 16 or something years ago. Yeah. We were juniors in high school.
Or it could have been a senior year.
Or senior year, depending on I don't know when this was, but I'll say either junior or senior year, depending. Beginning of senior year, end of junior year. But yeah, this is really good. I do like that we get a different, like, because we haven't seen as much operatic from Floor.
Yeah, she's usually, you know, more contemporary singing style. She doesn't usually go into the classical and
not as
operatic.
Yeah, not as
often.
much. I mean, she finds like parts in songs to do the classical, but like as we know, like she's just got so many different styles. Yeah. It's just.
I think she loves to belt.
Yeah, she really does. Yeah, she really does love belting, and she likes showing off her range, which I would too. Like, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Well, when you got what, like 5 octaves, I think it was.
Or she's got like, I don't know, 4 octaves. I can't remember.
I know it was above average. I remember that.
I don't remember.
Three. That doesn't seem right.
Well, then that's just average.
That doesn't seem right. That seems wrong.
Though it depends when. It also depends when that came out, because you forget, like, range can change with age. Like, if you continue to train, you can increase your range. But if you stop getting training, is when sometimes you lose some of your range because you're not using that part of your voice as much.
Yeah, I'm just surprised. I could have swore she had more than 3 octaves.
I mean, but you forgot octaves are. That's a large amount of space. So like even 3 octaves. I mean, yeah, that's average, but I don't know. Maybe now she's more than that.
It looks like her lowest low note on this website says she's at a C3, and then the high end is an F6.
That sounds right.
So
yeah, that does sound right. Because I mean, Fs are crazy high. That's like off. It's like off the charts high.
Well, I guess her low is just not that low. Okay, so this other Wikipedia says D3 to F6.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Instead of the C, which is lower.
Like I don't. Honestly, I'm gonna say like if you average those, it's like
C3.
I'd say like 3.5 octaves, 3.5 octaves. It seems like.
And I don't think they count like the growls and.
And you forget you can't. Wikipedia is not reliable. You need to find an actual music website that's talking about
the range planet.
Range. I don't know that, so I can't say anything.
This is where I've gone when we talked about it in the past. Like when I was over to your place for dinner for Thanksgiving that one year.
Oh, okay. Well, then what do they say?
They say they don't say. They just say that C3 to F6.
That's probably the more. That means she's. I still say she's got to be at least more like 3.5 octaves.
Okay.
I'm going to say that because I also have seen her, I mean, we haven't seen a lot of her lower range, which I think they're counting more of her chest low. So.
I mean, like, I still think that she's probably. But they don't count all of what she can do either.
Like I said, I don't know enough about these websites, but I'm just saying a lot of them aren't fully accurate, so you shouldn't take them to heart.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this one also does cite a bunch of different sources where they say she's hit the notes.
Okay, well then.
Oh, wow.
Devil
in the Deep Dark Ocean, she hit her second highest note for our show.
Awesome.
Atlantis in 2018.
And see,
she hit,
yeah, like I said, she could hit E's and F's, like. She, like, with nothing, basically, for her.
Yeah, I guess she just doesn't go very low. She goes high, but she doesn't go very low.
But see, she's a soprano. This is the issue. She's a soprano. So sopranos don't necessarily need to use their lower range as much. So the problem is, when you're trying to measure someone's range, you really need to, like, find, like, the voice teacher to, like, they have to actually use a piano and find her lowest note, because they're basing that on her songs. They're not basing that like.
Yeah, that's where they can back up where she's hit.
Yes, so that's what I'm trying to explain. We don't know. We have probably never heard her lowest note, is what I'm trying to explain.
Probably.
So that's why I'm saying that isn't her octave, but I'm not going to spend a whole time, but her octave range is not fully accurate. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay, let's just get back to the song. We've gone off on the tangent for octaves. Not that you guys probably care very much, but let's go back to the song.
ended awesome. Like, oh my gosh. And, she was having fun doing her windmilling in that one.
There
Like,
she was. Let's see. Go ahead and talk. I'm just trying to see if maybe that last note was in here out of curiosity. Seemed kind of high.
Yeah, it was pretty high. I mean, obviously, it's not like her highest.
No, it's not listed. Pink Pop's not on here.
But, it was still, like, she's just so talented, as I say in, like, every one of these videos. It's like, there's nothing else to say. She's just so amazing that...
Yeah, like, this song was much better than the other one, I feel like. I know the other one had a lot more emotional to it, but, like, this was definitely heavier. But that's what I enjoyed.
Yeah, I know, but you have to remember, like, restraint takes talent, too.
Yes.
So, yes, I know you like the heaviness, but, like, you know, when you're comparing stuff, it's hard to be like, yes, one thing can be pleasing than the other, but, like, both of them take a different amount of talent.
Yes. When I say, it's, you know, like, that, I don't mean, like, that it's not talent or doesn't take talent. Okay. I'm just saying, from my perspective, what I enjoy more. Yeah,
that's understandable. But, yeah, this was really good, like... This was an interesting one because this is like a lot. She had a lot of. This was definitely her classical side.
Definitely, this was definitely way more classical.
Like, man, she's just. I could see why Nightwish wanted her. Like, she's just so great. Like, even though the audio was kind of weird, I think I'm still gonna give this one like an 8.5 because like she showed off. We saw a lot of her range.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. 8.5. This one just blew me away. I just wish she was higher in the mix earlier. Towards the end, it got better. But in the beginning, it was like, maybe just her notes were so high that it was, I don't know.
Well, also, like, I think the part of the issue is this is 2004, and they probably didn't have good professional people filming these, or, like, we talked about in that 2002 video.
Yeah.
Like, so that's how the issue is, like, finding, like, to get the good sound quality and everything. So I'm trying to just not think too much about that because if I was there, I bet this would have been really amazing. Like, man, she's just so talented. I can't, like, I just love this one. I really like the heavy guitar in this one, and this was just good throughout, very upbeat, and she was really getting into this one. I mean, we got a lot of her windmilling in this one. So, yeah, this was great.
Okay, guys, please check out our social media so that way you can see when we do our live stream so you can request your songs there. That's the quickest way to get your song put up for us to react to.
Yeah, and just remember we have a PayPal and a Patreon to get your request at the head of the line. Once we get your donation, we will film within that week. And if we have any kind of delays, we will contact you.
Okay, guys. Well, until the next one. Bye.
Bye.